I did.
And then say, you know what, maybe I want to try that God she's talking about. You see what I'm saying?
I want to see what he's all about. Let me
Yes,
pay attention. Yeah.
that was the whole gist of it. And so we put out volume 1, and then, you know, we did the fitted cap.
I remember that. Yes.
Everybody, the thing was, the project, just like, women gravitated to the project. They loved it because they felt it.
Yes,
felt
we
the
did.
vibe.
Yes, we connected with that.
Yes,
Totally.
it was pro-female.
Yes, it was.
So
Yes, it was. And how long ago was that when you did the first release? That was about 3-4 years?
Yeah, this is about 3 years.
Yes.
And you know, shout out to LaRue.
Yes, the whole Burn You family.
Wow. He just embraced, you know, what I brought to the table.
Yes.
You know, people like yourself embraced it. A lot of people outside of Christian hip hop, which is the realm that I operate in, Christian hip hop, a lot of people outside embraced it. People who aren't saved.
Wow.
And you know, I'm sitting here today on this show, and I'm like, wow, you know, I feel blessed to just be able to just promote what I do.
Yes.
And again, you know, I'm not trying to bang someone on the head with it. You know, it's your choice.
They'll see when you perform. When they see your performance, they're going to know that this is something that, you know, you have no choice but to sit down and listen. You demanding respect with a smile. Like, you demanding attention with a smile, with the word of gospel. Like, how could you not? Like, I don't even understand how you could walk away and not pay it any, you know, not paying attention.
Right.
But, okay, but you got the music. You have your family. You have the church. You juggling all these different elements. So how is this working for you? Like, I know it has to feel good because everything, all the elements I mentioned is from in your heart anyway. But I know it must be a little hard at times.
Well, yeah, it is. But I have a very supportive husband.
Yes, your husband does. Drive you. Yeah, he'll drive you wherever you got to go. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, when we first started to do the tour, the Sob tour, Stilettos and a Book, like, he would drive me everywhere. We drove to Boston. We drove to, you know, Connecticut, wherever we needed to go, he would drive.
He was there.
And our little son was there as well.
See?
So it's a family affair.
That's beautiful.
You can't do it without the support of your family.
You can't. Everybody has to be on board and actually feel what you feel for it. Actually, they have to believe in you.
Right.
So tell us a little about this tour. I mean, 2014, you part of this Sob tour.
Yes.
How did this whole thing came about?
Well, 3 years ago, the Stilettos and a Book tour started. Actually, I got a dream. I had a dream.
You did?
And I've never revealed this to anyone, so you're the first one to hear about it outside of my family who knows about the dream. But I had a dream one night that I had jumped into a boat by myself. And I was on this venture, like, God had put me on this, he gave me this project to get on this boat and go after these women, and I saw a vision of women that were cut. They had slit their wrists.
Wow.
There was a lot of blood, a lot of different things going on. But long story short, the vision is really that I'm going to be in this boat by myself on this mission to save women, to minister to women. And it started 3 years ago, and every year he keeps reminding me of the vision.
You just keep getting that
because, yes, there's a lot of people that I encounter, and they're like, yo, I want to be on the Sob tour, but they always fall off. And God reminds me, he's like, no, it's not for everybody. This is your job. This is your mission.
Wow.
So regardless of if this hot rapper doesn't join, you're still going to do it, and I'm still going to make a way. And this year we got some really dope sponsors.
You do.
People are coming on board, and they're supporting. You know, it's not just about Sirius. It's about creating a platform for women, like what you're doing with this program tonight, creating a platform for women to shine.
True.
And that's what the Sob tour is about.
Wow. Okay, so where's some of the places you've been? You mentioned Boston, and where else have you gone?
Texas.
Wow.
Texas has shown Sirius mad love.
They have?
Like, I've been to Dallas, I've been to Austin. I mean, they have, like, pulled out the red carpet.
That's beautiful.
I have a documentary out on YouTube. You guys need to look for it. So I did a documentary with me in Texas. I mean, they came out and they were like standing up, like every word in my face. It was, I'm not lying.
Wow. That makes you feel so good.
They
it's
were
like
turned up. They were turned up. You know.
that's the best expression, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so now you got volume 2. Which you said you're releasing along this tour now, right?
Yes.
Okay, now tell us, what part of you went into volume 2? Where you at right now in your life? What went into that? Gotta gotta ask you.
She's putting me on the
No,
spot.
I'm just saying I
y'all.
gotta ask because
But,
you've been through so much. You know.
I focus heavily on the relationship that females have with each other.
Okay.
And the fact that even though we've come a long way, we're still being catty. We're still not respecting each other. We're still not saying, let me grab your hand, Debbie, let's do this together.
You know,
it's
you're right.
still
You're right.
difficult to do that.
You're
and
right.
so I've remixed UNITY by Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Yes, with a singer called Storm, and she's known all over New York City. She has an awesome voice, and we just got in the studio and we did it, and that's what I'm speaking about.
Okay.
Because, you know, promoting positivity and the gospel doesn't necessarily mean that I'm saying John 3:16 every verse.
Yeah, true.
You know, I'm talking about bonding. I'm talking about building and women getting to the next level. And the only way for us to do that is to work together.
It's very true.
You know, we can't tear each other down and expect women as a whole to be on the next level.
No, that's, I mean, it's so true. I mean, there is a lot of cattiness. Even at this age, you'd be surprised how you think women could all sit at a table and talk and have, you know, good relations with each other, and then you walk off and then it turns into something different. Did you see what she had on? Did you see what she said? It's like, why? I don't understand it myself. I don't try to be a part of it. But that's how people are. Keep your mind busy. Stay focused. Think about something positive. I mean, it doesn't matter to me what you're wearing, what you said. I mean, all that little. But I'm glad. Okay, so those are the topics that you are addressing in this latest volume 2.
Yes.
Okay, now is this going to be up on iTunes, YouTube? Like, where would they be able to find
well,
it?
first of all, it's going to be on DatPiff.
Okay, that's number one.
That's
okay.
the source.
Yes.
And we all know that's the source for all mixtapes. It'll be on my website, SoSerious.net.
Okay.
Everything is on SoSerious.net. All the tour stops.
Oh,
everything.
nice.
That's my website. You know, the links to my Instagram is on my website. My Facebook, everything is on there.
All right, so you got to make sure you check out the sites. Make sure y'all support the CD. And also, tell us about your latest with the Essence magazine. Talk about that a little bit.
You know, through some friends contacted me on Facebook, and they said, you know, Essence is looking to feature a few women that have cool jobs. And so I submitted my materials, and you know, a few months passed by, and I thought nothing of it. I said, oh, they don't care about me. But sure enough, I got an email, and they said they're considering me for it, and they wanted me to answer a few more questions, and so we spoke. And then the article came out in the April issue.
Wow.
And I'm one of 6 females, you know, in the cool job section. And they look at my career, the other side of me, not the artist, but the sports journalist.
That's very nice. I didn't even know you did that. I was hoping it came out some type of way. Sports journal?
Yes.
Lord, I would have never guessed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you are multifaceted. Okay, that's like gospel rap, family, touring, sports journalist.
Yes.
Okay, would you cover all sports?
Well, I work the behind the scenes.
Okay.
So I deal with all the media directors at the various sporting teams. And,
oh, nice.
You know, it's about developing relationships and maintaining so that your staffers can be treated well, so that we can have access, things like that. And you got to stay up on what's going on in the sports world.
No, you do. You have to basically be at the games. You got to be watching and supporting everything. Wow, that is wonderful. Well, big shout out to you for that, because I'm saying getting the write-up, doing what you do, being here, going wherever you, touring, all these different things, that is definitely a lot. So what do you want from this year, like 2014? You have any personal goals for yourself that you want through your music, through your job, through the write-up, anything?
Well, I'll be honest with you. This is our 3rd year doing a tour, and I've been doing this music for a while. And, of course, we all want millions in the bank.
Yeah.
But in my heart of hearts and deep down inside of me, I say I want a young woman that's been abused, that's been just mistreated, to get hope, to find hope from what I do.
Wow.
I want somebody to say, you know what? I wanna check out that God that she's talking about. That's my desire.
Yes.
You know, and of course, I would like for us to get into new territory. You know, next year we wanna get into California. We wanna get into Ohio.
Nice.
So we're in talks with people. You know, we want some bigger sponsors.
Wow.
You know, we need some females at major corporations to say, we're back in the Sob Tour. We're back in Sirius.
Well, how could someone reach out to you if they wanted to do that? If they was to watch the show, how could they contact you to sponsor you?
The
and sponsor
website.
me too. I was like, as your sponsors, yeah, let them know the information because that's important.
The website is soserious.net, or you can just hit me up on social media.
Okay.
Twitter @serious_voice_ny, Instagram SeriousVoiceNY. But the website is the best way to reach me.
Okay.
Serious.
Email, is there an email address?
Yeah, the email is seriousvoice@ymail.com.
Okay, great. So make sure y'all support Serious Voice. Matter of fact, she's getting ready to perform for us right now. They're getting ready to see her live in action doing her thing. And thank you so much for joining me. I love to know.
Man, I'm craving for this. Can't you see I really need it? Just like weighted bread, just like great to dead. I'm going postal psycho. Some said loco, running in and out, but always coming up short though. I'm like daytime TV, no Oprah can't see. I'm that child with no father waiting for Amori. Somebody help me, tired of this life. I wanna be a wife. I said I don't wanna be a wife. Confused, on snooze, I'm thirsty. I'm so lonely. I'm so empty. I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it. I'm so thirsty, so thirsty. I'm so lonely, so empty. This is what happens when you accept him. I'm on some new stuff. I live in water. Let me elaborate, cause this goes longer. It's not your average drink. You can't buy it. And in your favorite store, you won't see it. See, I've been on this course for a minute. I needed this and that just to stay living. And now I understand that the real living is J Christ in me. That's living. You can say I'm ballin', minus the gear or the spalling. But I'm taking shots everywhere I go. Shot calling, just like the woman at the well. I be on a news tip, broadcasting news trip to the world in my booth. This is it. This is it. This is it. So thirsty. I'm so lonely. I'm so empty. I need it, I need it, I need Christ in my life. I need Christ in my life. I need Jesus Christ in my life. I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it. All the fears, the tears, the times you were depressed, he was there waiting for you to lay your head on his chest. Even though it felt like he had left, Jesus was there waiting for your yes. Yes to his will and no to your own. Yes to the pain that will soon be long gone. Yes to the new man, it'll make you. Yes to the breaking that you would go through. Yes, he wants to try you till you feel go. Then you come out being a person you weren't before. Cause you know, if any man is a Christ, he's a new creature. And not just that, but he's a tree. Planted, rooted, grounded by the rivers of water. And ain't no man can try to come and slaughter, attacking up root what he did. Cause if he for you, can no man take your kid? I'm thirsty.
Hey, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. We had some hot guests. I mean, we had Serious Voice in the building. She represented, did her music, and told us all about her story. We had Keena Simmons telling us, international fitness instructor, telling us all about her journey and what she's been through and where she plans to go. And we also had Tristan Treats. I hope you enjoyed that. Jury line is something serious. Make sure you support all the ladies. Look out for them on Facebook. Check out the links and websites and support us because it's hard for ladies in this business and we're really trying to do it. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Once again, just give me the mic. Catch us every Wednesday night on BronxNet Channel 68, Wednesdays at midnight. Look for us on YouTube. Just give me the mic. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we're everywhere. So once again, once a week, you can check us out. And thank you so much for tuning in. And until next week, we'll see you again. All right, good night. All right.